ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. All India State Government Pharmacy Officers Association, Federation of Indian Organizations, Karnataka State Pharmacy Council, these three institutions have taken a creative initiative, a proactive initiation in organizing this congregation, which is most meaningful. Azadi ka Amruth Mahotsav and celebrating and observing the effect of Pharmacy Act of 1948. Friends, it's indeed a great privilege on the part of the citizens of Kalburgi, that is state of Gulbarga. We are all witnessing a congregation with an interaction on the relevance of the freedom and the present generation. Our efforts to assimilate the sacrifices done by our freedom fighters. And any amendment, law, isn't being usefully implemented. Any lacunae of the act or a misinterpretation of the act needs to be analyzed. So it is with this preamble to inculcate ourselves the sacrifices of our freedom fighters. They sacrificed everything. These days sacrificed something, but something was everything for them. A nation, a society which does not recognize the people who have sacrificed their lives, sweat, blood, education, family, only for the sake of freedom, coming out of the clutches and the tentacles of the foreign rule, will become an unhealthy society. So a healthy society is one, a healthy citizen. Health does not mean that I don't have sugar or BP. Health means anything which we do with a proactive approach, with a passion to reach the pinnacle. And that is in Indian education, Shreya. So with such a purpose, we have organized this function. May I request the President, Dr. P.S. Desai, the President of All India State Government Pharmacy Officers Association, and Vice President, Federation of Indian Pharmacists Organization, Delhi, to escort a man known for his values, known for his message, known to bring school as an instrument of change in our country. We generally preach those things which we may not practice. Friends, we have an institution in himself who doesn't preach but he practices. His practices itself has become a roadmap for all of us to follow him. And such a great global personality is Dr. Mahotsav Saidam sir. I request Desai sir to escort Dr. Desai, Dr. Mahotsav Saidam to the stage. Along with Gulbarga, yesterday we used to call it as a land of Turda. Anybody who enters Gulbarga city, Turda on the board is there. But today, educationally, Gulbarga is a hub. We have several universities. The most sought after university for the entire country to come to Gulbarga is the Central University of Kalburgi. May I request Desai sir, President Professor Bakku Sundarayan sir, Vice Chancellor, along with Dr. R.S. Thakur sir, Chief Editor, Journal of Pharmaceutical Research, and an academician and an administrator, Dr. Mahotsav Saidam sir, on to the dais, sir. Please, sir. By requesting Vishwanath Kanchan, General Secretary, Federation of Indian Pharmacists, to the dais. A small welcome, please, sir. Dr. Kishore Singh K. Chhatrapati, President, Rajiv Gandhi College of Pharmacy. Shri Varashankar Amar Shetty, Assistant Director Pharmacy, CHIPS. Shri K. Nagaraj, Deputy Drugs Controller, Kalburgi Division. Shri Sushil Sudan, President, Jammu and Kashmir Pharmacists Association and member of Pharmacy Council of India. Shri Thiru Rajaraman Pandian, President, Tamil TGPA, Chennai and member of Pharmacy Council. Shri Inder Singh Chauhan, former member of Pharmacy Council, I think is to come. The distinguished guest congregation, Dr. Nitin Mahurkar, the principal and the staff on behalf of Mahotsav Rampur College of Pharmacy. Dr. Ashok Malpani, in case if has come, please. Dr. Syed Sanawullah, principal and on behalf of the staff, Lukman College of Pharmacy. I request Shri Suresh, General Secretary, AISGPOA, Sri Arun Yan Kuryalkar from Goa, Thiru M. Malar Vandan, State Vice President, Tamil Nadu, Chennai. Patrons, Dr. Rajshekar Reddy, Andhra Pradesh, Dr. Sri Suryakanta Prabhu, Karnataka, Sri N. Uluganathan, Puducherry. I request office leaders, Mahendra D. Nayak, National Vice President, Thiru N. Raj Ganesh, National Vice President, Sri Avinash Deshmukh, President, Sri Deepak Tehra, New Delhi, Sri Jasbir Man, Secretary Headquarters, Delhi, Sri Rajan Nair, Sri Chandrakant, Sri Manoj Sharma from Himachal Pradesh, Sri Vinod Dala from Haryana, Thiru Selamani from Tamil Nadu, Sri Mabin Mamitra from Orissa, Manoj Kumar from Kerala, Sri Sandeep Badola from UP, Sri Anu Ambu Selva from Puducherry. So please place your respective chairs on the dais, sir. May I request the dignitaries on the dais, delegates, principals, staff, students, inviters and media. So please stand for Vande Mataram. Please, I request Kavita Bhattapati and her group to sing Vande Mataram. Then Rabindranath Tagore, like a reflex action, he said, no, I am not confident. If you want to know India, read Swami Vivekananda. So India is a land of scientific temperament, spiritual excellence, tolerance, And today, India has become not necessarily a global power after military, but as a center of learning. India is great because all the constituent states are great. No nation can be great for an individual. When everybody is great, nation can become great. So we, the people of Karnataka, in our own humble way, we have contributed and we are contributing and we are going to contribute to the well-being of the nation and the prosperity of the nation. It is time to respect our Karnataka by Nadagite. Once again, I request all the members of the dais to please stand by and stand for the Nadagite. A word of special gratitude to Mahotsav and the group for presenting a most beautiful presentation of Vande Mataram. My request on behalf of the three organizations which are hosting this event, a mega event in the days to come, which is going to become a milestone and a source of inspiration in the health sector, be it doctors fraternity, be it nursing faculty, be it pharmacy. It's a triangle where three parties have an equal share. So we have the most intellectual guests on the dais representing Pan India. May I request Sri Suresh J, the General Secretary of this organization, who is from Telangana, to extend a word of special welcome to the dignitaries on the dais and participants. Sri Suresh sir, please. Sri Suresh.
जितने भी सब डिग्नेटरीज जो डेस्क पर बैठे हुए हैं और सीनियर्स एट द सेंटर फ्री ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन सबको आज़ादी का महोत्सव और ऑब्जर्वेशन ऑफ सर्टिफिकेट ईयर ऑफ फादर्स डे सेलिब्रेशन सबको वेलकम किया जाता है। I like to hand over our organizing secretary, Mrs. Madam, please.
A warm welcome to everyone from All India State Pharmacy Officers Association and myself Vijay Lakshmi M, Organizing Secretary of All India Pharmacy Officers Association. I cordially welcome Dr. Basuraj Patil Sedam, Honorable President Kalyan Karnataka Human Resources of Agriculture and Cultural Association Kalburgi. Hearty welcome, sir. And Professor Bhattu Satyanarayana, Vice Chancellor, Central University of Karnataka, Kalburgi. Hearty welcome, sir. And our Chief Guest, Dr. R.S. Thakur, Chief Editor, Journal of Pharmaceutical Research, Trupani College of Pharmacy, Bangalore, former President of Federation of Indian Pharmaceutical Organizations, and former Secretary, Pharmacy Council of India, New Delhi. Hearty welcome, sir. And Dr. Basuraj P. Donu, Professor and Dean and in charge registrar, Central University of Karnataka, Kalburgi. Hearty welcome, sir. Presided by Dr. B.S. Desai, sir, President of All India State Government Pharmacy Officer Association and Vice President, Federation of Indian Pharmacists Organization, New Delhi. Hearty welcome, sir. And our guest, Shri Vishwanathan Tangachan, General Secretary, Federation of Indian Pharmacists Organization, New Delhi. Hearty welcome, sir. Dr. Kishore Singh K. Chhatrapati, President, Rajiv Gandhi College of Pharmacy, Kalburgi, and EC member of Karnataka State Pharmacy Council, Bangalore. And Dr. Shri K. Nagaraj, Deputy Drug Controller, Kalburgi.
Sir.
Division, Kalburgi. Hearty welcome, sir. Shri Varasankar Amara Shetty, Assistant Director of Pharmacy, Kalburgi. Hearty welcome, sir. And our special guest, Shri Shishir Saran sir, President, Jammu and Kashmir Pharmacists Association and member of Pharmacy Council of India. Hearty welcome, sir. Thiru Rajaram Pandian, President, TGPA Chennai and member of Pharmacy Council of India. Hearty welcome, sir. Shri Inderjit Chauhan, former member of Pharmacy Council of India. Hearty welcome, sir. And our guest, special guest, Dr. Madhokar, Principal and staff members, Hyderabad, Karnataka, Institute of College and Pharmaceutical Sciences, Kalburgi. Hearty welcome to the program, sir. And Dr. Ashok Malpani, Principal and staff member, College of Pharmacy, Kalburgi. Hearty welcome. Dr. Syed Sanullah, Principal and staff members, College of Pharmacy, Kalburgi. Hearty welcome to the program. And our other guest, Shri Arun, Treasurer, AICPA, and 3 MS Malarvanan, State Vice President, Tamil Nadu Government Pharmacy Association, Regional Organizing Secretary, AJPA, patrons, Rajshekar Reddy, Suryakant Prabhu, Ulaganathan sir, and our office bearers, Mahendra Nayak, and 3 N. Rajganesh, Avinash Deshmukh sir, Deepak Karan, Jasbis Man, Rajan Nair, Chandrakant, Dr. Mamta K. Patil, EC member, BCNet, Mantu K. Patil sir. Mantu K. Patil, EC. Patil. EC welcome, sir. Shri Dharmendra Singh, member of PCA, hearty welcome to the program, sir. And from Delhi, Sadhuram sir, hearty welcome to the program, sir. From Assam, Dhirendra Nath sir, hearty welcome to the program, sir. Rajan Nair, Chandrakant sir, Vinod Dalal, Thiru Selvamani, Nabeen Mahimita, Orissa, Manoj Kumar sir, Sandeep Badola, Anbu Selva. On behalf of All India State Government Pharmacy Association, we cordially invite and hearty welcome to everyone, sir. Thank you.
Friends, auspicious movement and also a memento for all of us is to ignite the holy dam as a beginning or an initiation for these organizations to take nation one step forward for the betterment of the humanity and world peace. May I request the inaugurator of this function, Dr. Basuraj Patil Siramji sir, Professor Datu Vice, Satyanarayan Vice, yes, R.S. Thakur sir, Dr. Basuraj Dolu sir and B.S. Desai to collectively, together we can ignite this land for synergetic towards the organization. Ma'am, please.
Back.
So please come on the stage.
Sir, back पर है.
Mallar Varma, please come on the stage, sir. Please, sir. Thank you, Srimati Kavita Matpudi and the entire group for presenting and making a face to this congregation inauguration. Once again, I request members on the dais, so please stand for the pharmacy anthem, please, sir. ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಲ್ಲಬೇಕು. ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮಸಿ ಆಂಥಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸರ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
into the world of pharmacy. It held in world supremacy. The legend served as the legacy. So we are the future, the prophecy. इस दुनिया में लोगों का मसीह तुम करने के लिए बेबसी बेबसी We are the promises. We are the future. We are the future. Just don't get down deep from the edge of breeze. We know as pharmacies. From the motor and bazaar, a balanced and comforter. We are the pharmacies. We are the future. We are the future. Let's let it out, let's see where we are. So we say goodnight without these songs and nights. इस दुनिया में लोगों का मसीह दूर करने के लिए बेबसी बेबसी We are the pharmacists. We are the future.
Thank you. The objective, the vision and the mission for this congregation, and which is going to be a day-long interaction academically, intellectually, with the ethical responsibility on the form of the pharmacy sector. Why this event has been organized in Gulbarga, that's Kalburgi, and what is the intention or the action plan for the near future. A brief condensed keynote for this function will be presented by Dr. T.S. Desai, President All India State Government Officers, Pharmacy Officers Association, and Vice President Federation of Indian Pharmacists Organization, New Delhi, Dr. T.S. Desai, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Today we gathered here to celebrate Azadi ka Amruth Mahotsav and the observation of 75th year of Pharmacy Act 1948. Today's conference theme is pharmaceutical care for astral therapy. We celebrate Azadi ka Amruth Mahotsav. It is an initiative representative of the Government of India to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of independence and achievements. This Mahotsav is dedicated of the people of India who have not only been instrumental in bringing India. Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji instead of activating India 2.0 fueled by the spirit of Amruth's Bharat. The official journey of Azadi ka Amruth Mahotsav commenced on 12th March 2021. We started a 75-week countdown of our 75th anniversary of independence, and we end past a year on 15th August 2023. Even including Pharmacy Act celebration, even including observation of Pharmacy Act 1948, after Second World War, there was huge need of medicines, and that time no one was qualified person, so few of them started to prepare medicines themselves for the need, but it was issued because of British rulers, and millions of Indians were suffered due to such medicines. Then the Drug Inquiry Committee and the Indian Medical Association has been observed Drugs Act. Another one, objectives of this theme and program of observation of drugs and cosmetics Act 1948 to regulate the input, manufacturing, distribute and sale of drugs and cosmetics through licensing, manufacture, distribution and sale of drugs and cosmetics by qualified person only. The prevent substandards of the drugs, to regulate the manufacture and the sale of drugs, to establish drugs technical advisory board and drugs consultant committee for allopathic and allied drugs and cosmetics. Actually after the 75 years Drugs and Cosmetics Act introduced there in Assembly of Government of India. Who is pharmacy? Where is pharmacy? What is the capacity of pharmacy? What pharmacy rule? What is the rule of healthcare? There is no here in India compared to other states, compared to other countries. Therefore, we have to state and central government. So by the monitoring all the incidents, we have organized this national level program and discussion regarding pharmaceutical care and rational therapy to prevent such complication and issue in future days. For example, during last year pandemic COVID-19, there was huge complications of the drugs that happened due to improper utilization of drugs, and experts of pharmacy personnel by the state and central government. Therefore, even after 75th year of Pharmacy Act, still government not recognized and not utilized properly our pharmacy profession. This is our key notes of the Pharmacy Act and Amruth Mahotsav of Azadi. Today we have celebrated here in Karnataka, Gulbarga city. We are all once again welcome to various states, office bearers from various states throughout the India. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for giving the roadmap in the days to come to serve the society the most healthiest way. The Pharmacy Council of India, the chairman has sent the message. May I request Madam to read out this message from the President of the Pharmacy Council of India.
Myself being the organizing secretary of All India State Pharmacy Association, I am very happy and it's my pleasure to share the message of our President of Pharmacy Council of India. I am happy to know that the All India Government Pharmacists Association, Federation of Indian Pharmacists Organization and Karnataka State Pharmacy Council are jointly organizing the celebrations of 75th year establishment of Pharmacy Act on March 4, 2022 at Kalburgi, Karnataka. Pharmaceutical sciences are an important part of the healthcare system and growing since the 20th century and grew many times since the Pharmacy Act 1948. The Pharmacy Act came into existence on March 4, 1948. With its introduction, the new era started in pharma education. Immediately after the independence of the country, the Pharmacy Act will enter the 75th year of its existence this year. The purpose of which this act was made was clearly explained by the Health Minister of Independent India, Rajkumari Amruth on December 12, 1947. The profession of pharmacy and the practice of pharmacy is regulated as per the provisions in the Pharmacy Act. The Pharmacy Council of India was constituted on August 9, 1949, which is statutory body under the Pharmacy Act. Council is making every effort to enhance the quality of the pharma education in the country and provide quality healthcare in the society. I appeal to all pharma education institutions, state pharmacy councils, pharma organizations, student and teachers association to organize the year-long celebrations of the 75th year of Pharmacy Act, which will begin on March 4, 2022. A wide array of events can be organized to commemorate the existence of the Act. This initiative will generate a sense of pride among the existing and budding pharmacists and all the pharmacy professionals, also spread the awareness about the Pharmacy Act and the valuable contribution of the pharmacists in the healthcare system of the nation. I wish grand success for the event. Thank you all.
Thank you, Madam, for reading out the message by the President. Yet another most event or a moment of highest importance is the release of the pharmacy book. The journey traversed right from that day 1948 till today. We have brought out a book in the form of literature which will be self-explanatory. Anybody who goes through it and reads between the lines will know the heritage and the tradition that has been said. May I request the dignitary on the dais to release the pharmacy book. Please, sir. Release of the pharmacy book by Dr. Suraj Patil Sedam, sir, Dr. Batu Satnam, sir, our Vice Chancellor, sir, R.S. Thakur, and Dr. Suraj Patil collectively, sir. Please, sir. In an era of digital world, Google, a feather touch on your mobile phone always. Madam. This will be a very companion to get clarifications for all the puzzles. An individual may not be there, but one thing remains forever is the literature. I appreciate the initiative of the organizers of this function for having taken an endeavor of releasing this book representing the journey traversed. Photo session. Together we can.
One second. Sir.
So thank you all those who are at party and who were moments earlier for this function. There was a dialogue in one Hindi film. The dialogue goes like this: "ए जीना भी क्या जीना यारो, ए जीना भी क्या जीना यारो, जिए तो कैसे जिए?" We have with us one great noble soul, a moving saint, a scientist. There are some people by which an area, however backward it may be, that backwardness of area is not glorified, but the transformation and erasing the backwardness of our area, one cell, one man who is an institution in himself. He is none other than Dr. Basavaraj Patil Sedam sir. He comes from Sedam Taluka of Kalburgi district, thought differently, visualized differently, dreamt differently, and he always wanted to go out of the box. And going out of the box, he thought, he considers the most modern temple of modern India for the entire world is a school. The change begins with the school, and that change from the school, it should be environment center. That means, let us try to save this Earth planet with the most simplest way of life, with a profound message for the generations is given by Dr. Basavaraj Patil Sedam sir. Established Kotta Basaveshwara Shikshana Samsthe, Vikas Academy, and those of you who are who are familiar with our area, whenever we say there are some events which are synonymous with Dr. Basavaraj Patil Sedam, when we say Kalburgi Kampo, it is Basavaraj Patil Sedam. It was a mega congregation in Bijapur, and to be more specific, he would have got some other avenues to work, but he would choose by choice education, education, education. Many people wanted, even the highest people of the statesmen and power, they said, please do occupy this chair. But he politely denied and said, my area of specialization is, my area of interest is education. Such a great man, Dr. Basavaraj Patil Sedam sir. A member of upper house, a member of lower house, Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, Karnataka Legislative Council representing the teachers' voice and rising up to the expectations of the teachers who are diversified from primary school to post-graduation, from medicine, engineering, fine art, law. And apart from that, he has started his own initiative. With the least support of government, the maximum input is by Dr. Basavaraj Patil Sedam. A few months back, a year back during the COVID lockdown, he thought differently. He did choose 21 areas, giving 21 days training to the youth of our area, that is Bidar, Kalburgi, Raichur, Ballari, Koppal, and Bidar, to train them to become the brand ambassador of our area, how to erase this backwardness of our area. And that is most unconventional, but it has become a mega event. Several resource persons from the country, from different parts of India came. So, in the days to come, maybe after some time we'll come to know. He is doing another most mega experimentation on the way to Sedam. We will be coming to know about that. May I request on all of you, on behalf of Dr. Basavaraj Patil Sedam, to witness the journey traversed by his efforts in the days to come, that will be informed. He will be requested by the organizers to speak and relay a message on this Amruth Mahotsav. What exactly Azadi means. Is it freedom means responsibility? Is it means fundamental duties or rights, giving more importance to right than duties? Or what is it? Is it anarchy? Is it lawlessness? It is chaos. What do you mean by Azadi? Sir, Dr. Basavaraj Patil Sedam, please sir.
purchasing prices too much. इस कार्यक्रम के अंदर जो 75वां आजादी के दिन के याद को लेकर 1948 से लेकर आज तक फार्मेसी का जो दुनिया है, औषधि को तैयार करना, उसको डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना और निजी पर्सन तक पहुंचाने के लिए एक सरकारी व्यवस्था के द्वारा पहुंचाकर एक स्वस्थ समाज को रखना, गुड सोसाइटी। 75 ईयर हिस्ट्री है आजादी का और इसका भी लगभग 75 हिस्ट्री है। तो एक कैसे देश को वो लोग चाहते थे बिफोर इंडिपेंडेंस, एक ही उदाहरण बताऊंगा। जब भगत सिंह को फांसी की सजा हुई, इस देश के उस समय के बंगाल के प्रसिद्ध वकील चित्तरंजन दास, he asked sign on a white paper that he will write something and he want to save the life of that man. He did not sign it. उसके ऊपर उन्होंने सही नहीं किया और फांसी पर चढ़ गया। चढ़ने से पहले उसने एक बात कहा, बड़े ध्यान से सुनना। खुश रहे अहले वतन, हम तो सफर करते हुए। मैं आज हूं, चले जाऊंगा, लेकिन आने वाले सैकड़ों सैकड़ों हजारों साल तक इस धरती पर रहने वाली, इस धरती पर जन्म देने वाली जो भारत माँ है, अगर वो ठीक रहेगी, वहां का वातावरण ठीक रहेगा, तो मेरा मरना कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है। वैसा ही ये जो एसोसिएशन है, ये डॉक्टरों को छोड़ के बड़ा मजा है। हमेशा दिखने का अलग होता है, अंदर मरने वाला अलग होता है। फिर भी इन तीनों संगठनों का एक विशेष कार्यक्रम राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर एट ए नेशनल लेवल वी आर मीटिंग हियर। आज पूरे दिन में जो कुछ भी चलेगा, अच्छा हिसाब किताब होना चाहिए। आजादी तो मिल गई, क्या रियली हम उसका पूरा फल ले रहे हैं? जैसे फार्मेसी का एक वर्ड है, वैसे देयर आर मोर देन 800 वर्ड्स इन इंडिया, जिसको हम शास्त्र कहते हैं। गणित शास्त्र है, भौत शास्त्र है, रसायन शास्त्र है, ज्योतिष शास्त्र है, वैद्य शास्त्र है, ऐसे कई शास्त्र है। तो इसमें जब इस देश के बारे में आजादी के बाद हम सोचते हैं, तो दो बड़े आर्गन के बारे में मैं आपको बताऊंगा। एक तो है आईएएस, दूसरा एक है आईआईटीज। इट्स जस्ट लाइक ए मदर ब्रेस्ट मिल्क फॉर दिस कंट्री, who monitors whole country system, somebody through company and industry, somebody by government system. See, number one, IAS. One of my friend is there, IAS friend. He says, Mr. Mahotsav Patil, this is IAS officer's property. Then every year 100 IAS officer retires. And very painfully I tell, 85% of the IAS officers' illegal bank balance will be not less than 1,000 crore rupees. Secondly, IITs. They started since 1955-56 on the wish of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru to build a beautiful India. But these IITs, today I say, युवक नागरिक की आज मैं कहता हूँ कि out of every 100 IIT passed student, 92% of the IIT students will go to serve the multinational company, not to this country. It is a very painful thing. Whenever I meet some of my friends, the parents will tell very proudly, मेरा बेटा ये कंपनी में काम करता है, ये विदेश कंपनी में काम करता है. अगर मेरा बेटा विदेश कंपनी का मालिक बनता है तो मुझे खुश है, लेकिन वहां जाके एमडी बन के और कुछ बन के काम करता है तो मुझे बड़ा दुख होता है. तो ये दोनों का हालत ये हो गया है. अब इसे कैसे issue? It is not the issue of this farm. But yes, this is also an important role. इस फार्मेसी दुनिया के साथ, क्योंकि ये सब काम इंसान करता है, ह्यूमन बीइंग डज इट. मैं आजकल मेरे जिंदगी की जो बड़ी यात्रा का मैं चिंतन करता हूँ, I feel that most of the 90% works why I can't do means mental adjustment. शरीर के बीमारी से भी बढ़कर सबसे बड़ी बीमारी मन की बीमारी है, मन की बीमारी है. Yes, we are all sitting here. थोड़ा बहुत अपने आप को भी देखेंगे ना, superior, inferior, some family problem, some other problem. कितने स्ट्रेस के अंदर हम जीते हैं, तो कैसा इसको ठीक करें? यस, आजादी से पहले इंसान का लिविंग स्टेज 71 एज था, ये 51 था. टुडे इट हैज गॉन अबव 68. जी तो रहे हैं. When I go through the history of India, then there were no big hospitals. There were no medical colleges. In old Indian history, it has got a very limited scope because system was developed so that man should not fall ill. But today, environment is such. रोज कुछ ऐसा खाओ, ऐसा गलत रहो, ऐसा नेचर पर वेट करो और बीमार पड़ो, फिर रोज दवाई लेते रहो. और दवाई लेना और ट्रीटमेंट का भी कितना बड़ा शौक बन गया है. One of my Kerala friends told me that someone is in hospital after some injury. Video is there. Who is coming to meet me? We have not come to meet me. Doctor says you are all right, you take rest in your house. No. I want to stay in hospital 2 more days because some other people want to come and meet me. This is a situation. You want to be hospital? Being in hospital is also a passion. How it is painful. So on this ground, the dream of Bhagat Singh, and here we are. लेकिन मैं ये नहीं कहूँगा कि आपका धंधा बंद करो, लेकिन धंधा को ऐसा करना. सरकार भी कैसी है, जैसे ये ऑपरेशन होगा, बीपीएल कार्ड लाएगा, दूसरा कार्ड लाएगा, 5 लाख तक फ्री ट्रीटमेंट. मुझे आपत्ति नहीं है, जब आदमी बीमार पड़ा है तो इलाज होना ही है, लेकिन इससे अच्छा है बीमारी कम से कम पड़ेगी, इसका भी तो चिंतन करना होगा। इस काम में इस फार्मेसी वर्ल्ड का बहुत बड़ा जिम्मेदारी है। इसीलिए मेरी विनती है कि IAS ऑफिसर क्या करते होंगे, IIT वाले क्या करते होंगे, हमारे सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी के वाइस चांसलर यहाँ बैठे हैं, वो भी मेरी बात सुनेंगे। विश्वविद्यालय का होगा, दूसरों का नहीं सोचना, अपना सोचना। Once I read about 20 years back one monthly magazine in Hindi, it is called Kadambari. There was an article on mosquitoes, how they will take birth and how they will grow and how they will spread like anything, all these stories of day. There was a movement in India to train mosquito to not to come malaria disease in the country. But that scientists told, बहुत मजेदार कहानी है उस विज्ञानी का। मच्छर इतने चालाक होते हैं, हम सोचते हैं हम इंसान हैं, दुनिया के मालिक हम हैं, लेकिन वो 3 किलोमीटर दूर से पहचानता है ये आदमी कहाँ है। मेरा लायक आदमी, किसी को केला खाने वालों का खून प्यासा है, किसी को ब्रांडी पीने वालों का खून प्यासा है, और ये डिसाइड मच्छर 3 किलोमीटर से तय करता है और वहां से टूट गया। एक बार मच्छर लेता है तो एक बार नया हुआ, पत्नी रोज सेवा करती थी, मलेरिया आ गया, बेड पर सो गया। एक बार वो जो पानी वाले पेशेंट मलेरिया मच्छर आ रहा है, पत्नी बड़ा गुस्सा नहीं होगा, वो पत्नी से तो दूर जाती, वो भी सेवा की और उस दिन आने के कारण और जो होगा तो पत्नी ने भी उतने ही जोश से कान नहीं दिखते हैं, कान नहीं सुनते हैं, मन बच्चों को दूध पिला, क्योंकि पहली परिवार जब है तो पति के बाथरूम में टॉवेल रखती है, साबुन रखती है और चीज रखती है, धीरे धीरे खत्म होता है। लेकिन ये परमानेंट फ्यूचर नहीं है। जब बच्चे जन्म लेते हैं तो मदर का कंसंट्रेशन बदल जाता है, तो ऐसे स्थिति वहां पर आए और इसके कारण मेंटल इम्बैलेंस क्रिएट होता है, और मेंटल इम्बैलेंस ही आज दुनिया में इतने सब गलत होने के मुख्य कारण है। इसीलिए उस साइंटिस्ट ने कहा कि दुनिया वाले सब लोग मेरे साथ आओ, यू कम विथ मी, और हम सब मिलकर इस दुनिया में एक भी मच्छर न रहे। ऐसा करेंगे तो दिमाग खराब नहीं होगा, बुखार आएगा नहीं, झगड़ा होगा नहीं, और दुनिया खुशहाल होगा। It takes responsibility on him. Similarly, whether producer or distributor or monitor, यानी 48 का एक ध्यान में रखकर हम तीनों लोग क्या करना चाहिए और इसके बारे में अच्छा चिंतन हो, और इस आधार पर, क्योंकि आप धंधा करते होंगे, आपके घर में भी बीमार पड़ते हैं, आपके घर में भी कोई प्रॉब्लम है, ऐसा कोई नहीं है कि कहीं वो छूट जाता है। The biggest number of death in America was medical aid field at the time of corona. Many doctors and nurses have died in America. तो ऐसे स्थिति में सबको स्वस्थ समाज के लिए तैयार करना है। तो एक उस मच्छर के ऊपर रिसर्च करने वाला साइंटिस्ट जो जिम्मेदारी अपने ऊपर लिया है, पार्टी का कौन क्या करता होगा देश के बारे में, हम इस वेपन से ही इस देश को बदलेंगे, ऐसा कोई ठोस चिंतन आज के इस कार्यक्रम में होगा। और सरकार को भी जो करने के लिए बनाना है सरकार से बनाएंगे, अपनी दवाई के सिस्टम में भी बदलाव लाएंगे और पेशेंट के सोच में भी बदलाव लाएंगे। आजकल पेशेंट भी ऐसा हो गया है, वो दवाई लेने से पहले दवाई देखते ही उसका स्वास्थ्य ठीक हो जाता है, बड़ा मुश्किल है। तो इतने हरी में हो गए हैं, अगर ऐसा ही होगा तो नेचर इतना होशियार है, याद रखिए एक दिन इंसान नाम का प्राणी जैसे डायनासोर गायब हो गया, इंसान भी गायब हो गया। ऐसा दुस्थिति न आए, इसके लिए मेरा प्यारा फार्मेसी का बिल, मेरे डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स, मेरे प्रोड्यूसर्स और मेरी सरकार की व्यवस्था इसको बनाए रखने में कौन सा अच्छा रोल करेंगे, चिंतन होगा। वो है
just want to say thank you, sir, and accept your invitation. And this is a small token of felicitation for him, not of raising his function. Thank you, sir. The organizers wish to thank Srimati Kavita Matpati and her group. So as a mark of our respect and gratitude for her, may I request to present a memento to Srimati Kavita Matpati. She has yet another assignment and hence sorry for including in this itinerary event. It's likely to leave these premises. Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir. The other day I was reading an article on state post to NEP. The beginning of this article, there was a very beautiful sentence which is most responsible and relevant to all of us. The collapse of a nation is the collapse of an education. If the education is collapsed, goes down, then automatically nation will go down. I would say use the word unfortunately, but there is a quantitative growth of the educational institution right from primary school to the PG institution. But qualitatively, we are on the decline. And the hope against hope to enhance this quality at a higher level in education, we have amongst us Professor Mahotsav, sir, is the Vice Chancellor of Central University of Karnataka. I feel myself, privileged to present a brief resume about his credentials. Professor Mahotsav was born at Bommakal village of Karimnagar district of Telangana state. He has obtained his postgraduate degree MSc and PhD degree from Usmania University, which was a center for learning till yesterday for all of us of this Kalyan Karnataka. There is a link between Hyderabad and Kalburgi, sir. He got CSIR thereof through examination conducted by CSIR. He served as a lecturer at Indira Gandhi National University, New Delhi, assistant professor and associate professor and professor in the Department of Chemistry, Usmania University, Hyderabad. He has 32 years of experience at undergraduate and postgraduate teaching, including the research experience. His area of research includes coordination chemistry, analytical chemistry, pharmaceutical chemistry, catalysis, bioinorganic chemistry, nanomaterials, and environmental chemistry. He has guided 18 students degree. He has published research papers in peer-reviewed journals and papers at national and international conferences. He delivered several keynote addresses at international conferences. The life number of eight scientific organizations and associations at his services have been recognized not only in but vision and the goal to bring transformation of India at a global level, at a qualitative development. We are working Satyanarayana Rao by choice, not by chance. And we are very fortunate, sir, that you are heading this Central University of Karnataka in Kandurgi. May I request you, sir, to deliver a message on the policy of 1940, its impact and the precautions what all of us should take. Professor Dr. Satyanarayana, sir.
Good morning to everyone. Today, chief guest, Dr. Mahotsav Patil, the social reformer of India. Now, he is a former MP, but if you look at the Mahotsav Patil, he is a role model to everyone. Dr. R.S. Thakurji, the Chief Editor and Journal of Pharmaceutical Research, Dr. Mahotsav Patil, the Registrar, Central University of Karnataka, and Dr. B.S. Desai, the President of All India State Government Pharmacy Officers Association, and Vice President of Federation of Indian Pharmaceutical Organizations. And I am very happy to observe today's this meeting, particularly in the presence of our Dr. Mahotsav Patil. Now, so we are celebrating this Azadi Ka Amruth Mahotsav, and also coincided with the 75th year of Pharmacy Act in 1948. That is on this day, 4th March 1948, the Governor General of India has given his assent to this act. So that is, this act has come into effect from 4th March 1948. So before that, as your President Dr. B.S. Desai described, so that is, before that there is no law. Everyone would have practiced without any ethics. So because of that, after World War, many changes have come. Then they thought that it is better to enact one act to regulate this Pharmacy Act. So that is because of that, then it was realized on 4th March 1948. So many knowledge or without the certificate to practice the pharmacy. So there is the formulated the guidelines who is eligible to enroll as a pharmacist. There are some ethics in this one. So everyone is about this one. Even to start the medical college, the medical staff also, they should have some certificate. Without which you cannot start the event. So if you look at India now, India is one of the major exporting the bulk drugs. So there is many bulk drugs companies are located, particularly around this Hyderabad and Telangana and around the Bidar. So that is the industry that produces bulk drug. Then that has to formulate a tablet or syrup. That is done by the pharma system. There the pharma system will come into picture. That is the formulation and making it a tablet or syrup or injection. Then and even giving even doctor only prescribe this medicine. But again the pharma system will come into picture, and then only they give, even in the medical the hospitals, only the pharma system will distribute the tablets or medicines. So that is the pharmacist has a very, very important, as our Chief Dr. Baswani told. There are two kinds, one is the IAS officer, the other is the IPS. We have quality. Other countries like Germany, England started these IITs to develop study. Because if we advance in the second, they will get after the second war only. Before that, there were no countries. There was a formed. There, if you look at the Israel, that was formed in the less rains. When compared to our countries, our is the richest country. That is naturally we have very good rains. We have a lot of fertile lands compared to the Israel. If you look at the Israel today, that we can call it as a one of the richest country. Why it happened? And our country, we still call it as a developing country. Getting many from other countries, from developed countries, technologically, everything we are importing today. Why it happened? And we give a lot of respect to the IAS officers of the IAS. So whenever you go, even in your own field, or the district collector commands a lot of respect. They are IAS officers. Here, the IITians, as our Mahotsav told, but what we are observing, not only the IITians, even the people who have come out of IAS Bangalore or from the premier institutions like even central universities, after coming out, they are only chasing jobs in the foreign countries. They are going away. They are not concentrating and not developing this country. And because of that, so in the case of the Israel, the people, they studied there, they struggled there, they developed it. Now because of their hard work, their determination, their commitment, now the country has become a very richest country. But our country, our people are going away. They are not concentrating here. To not develop our technology to develop this country. For everything we are depending on other countries. Our people after obtaining the degree, they are going away. And they are doing there, they are developing everything, technology there, hard work. 24 hours they can work there. If they come here, they will not work. So there they are developing indirectly. They are responsible for the development of other countries, not our country. That is the role of the premier institutions played so far. Now the government of India, present government under the Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, he has brought a new education, that is national education policy 2020. The government of India is approved. Now we are implementing it. Now it is the implementation stage. Here, the national education policy is giving a lot of importance for the education and also not the teacher's role or the institutional roles, not only the produce the degrees, to develop the research. So, to develop the knowledge here, to create, that is, to develop the creativity among the students. And if the students, if the research come out of the institutions, universities, higher education institutions, that should become that should give a input to the startups. There, the industries can be started here with the inputs given by the institutions out of the research. That the national education policy is stressing on this one. So why in Israel? Because of the research which has come out of the universities, they give the input to the industries. They started industries. They develop the agriculture there in the desert area. They are growing this horticulture, agriculture, everything. So here, the institutions should give this input to the startups or industries. Thereby we can develop the industry. Once if the industry is developed, then that can create the employment. Otherwise, even if here everyone is carrying the smartphone, that is the communication system is improved, and everyone is purchasing. Just you look at that one, where it is manufactured. That is manufactured by the China or Japan. Many electronic goods are manufactured by Japan or China or Korea. We are purchasing here, but if you look at the manufacturing, that is China. That means they are spending. Even our children demands, we are even spending about 50,000, even more than 50,000 also, or 50,000 indirectly. Where the money is going? That is going to the China. So So that is indirectly we are encouraging the employment in the China. So that is there they developing, they are doing this work. We are not doing, only we have to enjoy. So because our technicians, our IITs who are produced by these premier institutions have not worked here, not developed technology. That's why we are depending on other countries for the use of technology. That was the education system. Now with this education system, now the government is insisting on the universities and the research institutions to develop the technology, to develop the industries here, and to start the industries here, to create employment, to develop this country. That is the lot of stress they are giving. I hope in the future, near future, in a 10 or 15 years, the results will come, then the whole country will change. Now what we are suffering, this unemployment problem, that will be solved if every technician, ITS, whatever who are coming out of the premier institutions stay in the country. So everyone is important in society. We should not discriminate based on their position, their qualification, their profession. Every profession is important in the society, without which the society cannot run. The doctor is important, at the same time the pharmacist is very important, teacher is important, everyone is important in the society. And if everyone works properly, with commitment, with determination, definitely this country will develop and this country will become one of the richest country, and our country never that is go for the wars or anything. Always our country teaches the peace. It always respects others. So that is our culture. So therefore, in near future, I hope with the commitment of all our Indians, the country will become a Vishwaguru in the near future. For that, everyone should work sincerely, dedicatedly. Particularly, I am congratulating the association also. When the association should always work for the development. We have in the constitution has provided fundamental rights, at the same time fundamental duties, even the direct principles. Everyone nowadays, the many organizations, particularly the public undertakings, the government has introduced the disinvestment policy. The public sector undertakings were started to create employment and develop the facilities. But here in the name of the trade unionism, people have not worked. As a result, the public sector undertakings has become a right elephant only to run the institutions. Those organizations, government again spend a lot of money. They have to run the other institutions. Whatever the profits come out of public undertakings, because they will say public undertakings, there are losses. That's why the government has, because the government role is different. Think that in terms of the welfare of the society, they should also start this education, everything. So that's why that this investment has started. That is, the employees plays a very important role in a nation. If the employees works with the dedication and commitment, that the organization flourishes. Even in the universities also, if you perform our duty, if you carry out teaching and research sincerely, then definitely the university will get the name, or the university will flourish, and we can produce the good students, and these students will become good citizens of the country. They work for the development of the country. So that is our goal. Like that, every organization, every employee should work dedicatedly to commitment, so that the organization will flourish. At the same time, the country will also develop. So that's why I expect all of you. Today you discuss, you deliberate, and you see that how best we can work for the organization. That should be our goal. At the same time, when we work sincerely, automatically whatever we want for our organization, definitely that will come in our automatically. So with this, I thank the organizers for giving this opportunity. I thank Manada.
sir. Your vision of India being a Vishwa Guru will be fulfilled. India was a teacher, God has a teacher and living teacher. And for your gracious presence, I request the organizers to felicitate him as a matter of respect. So we wish you all the best to your India website. Sir, we have guest of honor, an academic administrator. Life so far spent has been a career for him. With every classroom teaching to be the best of best teachers. Today, there are many people who say that I am a doctorate, I am one PhD holder. But here is a guest of honor who has 2 PhDs. We are very fortunate that Central University of Karnataka, Kalburgi, the Vice Chancellor and the Registrar have raised this occasion. We have Dr. Mahotsav, Professor, Dean, School of Humanities and Languages, and presently the Registrar. His resume is this vast and flexible, but keeping in view of the time, after this will be a transaction transmission, there will be no more monologue but a dialogue. So I will be very brief in presenting him to this learned audience. He received the Best Inspiring Teacher Award from Central University of Karnataka, Kalburgi in 2013. Received Amma Award from Matoshi Mahadevamma Nagappa Munnur Foundation, Sedam, Karnataka for the book Nota Nilu, Volume 1, 2016. Received Parthasari Manmoshi National Award from Kannada Sahitya Parishad, Bangalore in 2018 for his contribution to the development of Kannada language and Kannada literature. Gulbarga University, Kalburgi conferred Rajyotsava Award for his collection of poems in the year 2019. His PhD was a poetry of G.M. Hopkins and Baswana, a comparative study. Second PhD in Kannada literature was on Kannada drama and realism by Kannada University, Hampi. He is a student alumni of Karnataka University, Harvard, for his post-graduation and even his undergraduation. He has used his teaching not as a profession, but a careerist. We are very fortunate, sir, that every time when you go and meet him, then you can have a resonance of teaching. So we wish you all the best in your endeavor to be the best of class teacher. We believe that you are a successful teacher, but we want that the students have praised you not as a successful, but you are a teacher of utility, sir. And I wish you all the best in your endeavor. I request you, sir, to a message for this congregation. Because the paucity of the time of the lunch hour is very late, I request sir to be as brief as possible, sir.
Good afternoon to you. Dr. Baswaraj Patil, Secretary, Honorable President, Karnataka Human Resources and Professor Answer, Honorable Vice Chancellor Karnataka, and Dr. P.S. of all the guest administration. I shall try to be very, very short in my presentation. I will not take more than 5 to 6 minutes. I have only 2 observations to make on this occasion. Let Professor of English. I am not a medical expert or a practitioner or a student of medicine. Shakespeare in his play Hamlet makes bravery is the soul of wit. The analyzers asked me to take very less time. And Shakespeare says, this bravery, shortness, is the quality of intelligence. I heard 2 speakers, Honorable Secretary and Professor Satyanarayana, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Karnataka. I have a lot of proceedings to do and you have come to discuss. I have only observations to make. Aristotle says, sound mind in sound body. There is a correlation, there is direct relationship between the body and the mind. If the body is strong, the mind will be proportionately strong. If the body is weak, the mind will be weak. So all of us have to take care of our bodies, and our bodies do take care of minds themselves. And we need the help from the medicine, doctors, to keep ourselves healthy. And this is we also Amruth. Our nation and age building is one to shape a college. I mean, everything is a significant factor. I showed you all the only when the country is safe. We have to think very seriously about the safety of the nation. The security of the nation is the security of every single living. The safety of the nation is also the safety of every citizen in the territory. That's the reason why I tell you, or I tell myself, that we should not leave any stone unturned to develop the nation in which we are living, because that should be the ultimate aim of every single citizen. Serenity gave a very useful, very important example of that safety. I will give you an example from British literature and call it a day, of which I will take 3 days. There was a very handsome, beautiful, great poet living in England in 16th century. His name was Sir Philip Sidney. He was a poet and the scientist was a soldier. The poet and the soldier don't go together, because the soldier has to fight and kill people, and the poet has to create. He has to create. So creativity and go together. But we have these qualities in Joshua. This is destroyed. Anyway, so what happened was, 100-year war was fought between England and France. England and France in Europe, 100-year war. And Sir Philip Sidney participated in the war. I said he was a poet and also he was a soldier. A deadly fighting was taking place, and in the war he received a bullet in his chest. And he was feeling extremely in his heart, and he wanted water. I want a glass of water. He shouted at the top of his voice for a glass of water. There came to him holding a glass of water. Meanwhile, another soldier who was also fighting with him in the war, with him, and he was also asking for a glass of water, but the soldier told him, "Sir, you ask water first, and I should give you water. And you will give water because it's your question." Then Sir said, "I agree with you. The first person with a glass of water, and thank God you brought us for me. But remember, I have a bullet in my chest. If I drink or if I don't drink water, it doesn't make any sense. I will die anyway." But my fellow soldier, he received a bullet in his neck. If he drinks water, he can gain strength, he can kill some more enemies. You please give water to him. Then that fellow said, "You please drink water." Then he said this very famous line, "Thy need is greater than mine." My neighbor doesn't mean, England doesn't need me, but he needs you, because you can fight war, I cannot war, I will die. And he said this, he felt the earth full of pain and died next to it. This is not a story, this is an incident that happened in England in 16th century, which speaks volumes about commitment. How we are ready to my nation. So when we are ready to make sacrifices, all of us need not be for the same. For me, I don't have to become a saint, it is angry. It's all sacrifices for the nation, for the country, for the state, which I am not doing. So our education, our culture, our religion, and our societies should produce people who should love the country and the nation. With these very scattered remarks of mine, I thank the organizers for giving me an opportunity to participate in this function along with Secretary of the Vice Chancellor, and meet all of you and share one or two ideas with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I request organizer to felicitate Dr. Mahotsav, sir, Registrar of CUK, for accepting the invitation and giving this message on the eve of Azadi Ka Amruth Mahotsav. So please, sir.
Sir, side. Okay, sir.
Right of this group, Vice Chancellor and Registrar have come, and they are pleased. So I request Dr. Mahotsav to sir, the Vice Chancellor and Registrar, to collect to their fees a logo of Dr. B.S. Desai Abhimanigala Balaga, a trust being formed with an intention of serving for the cause. This one, and this trust will be only for the betterment of the humanity, the services to the needy. The trust is Dr. B.S. Desai Abhimanigala Balaga. I request the State Vice President to read out a message issued by our Pharmacy Council of India. So please, sir.
Respected Chairman, respected gathering, on purpose of the celebration Amruth Mahotsav and observation of Pharmacy Act, organized by all India State Government Pharmacist Association, Federation of Indian Pharmacists Organization, and Karnataka State Pharmacy Council. I am honored to present this honorable message by the eminent personality who was the President of Pharmacy Council of India in the year 1976 to 1981. He has deliberated the meeting on this occasion, and I am very happy to lead this meeting here on this occasion. It is very high occasion that the country is celebrating the 75th year of Pharmacy Act 1948. I appreciate the initiative taken by in directing these celebrations. I was a member of Pharmacy Council from 1960 until 1987 and looked after only non-qualification registrable as a pharmacist under the Pharmacy Act. From there, on consideration progress has taken place in the country, it is very interesting to find that here that there was only this M-Pharm products in the country in 1947. Pharmacy education is expanded a great deal, and now it is fully under the Pharmacy Council of India. At present, the number of seats of pharmacy is almost 3.5 lakhs, which includes the diploma in pharmacy. Also, there are 1,500 B.Pharm colleges and 1,000 A.Pharm colleges. Besides, there are 200 Pharm D colleges. Now, after 75 years, we are to start thinking about whether to come to the international level of pharmacy education. In my opinion, we have to achieve more. Firstly, the quality and duration of the minimum quality to reach in an international level. There are serious considerations of upgradation of both B.Pharm and the D.Pharm courses. These require serious improvement in the teaching facilities. The pharmacy course, which is in my opinion, was started before the country was ready to accept it, and we have to debate on the logistics on its necessity in the country in the present situation. And he has addressed to Mr. Dr. Thakur also. I hope these ongoing celebrations will consider the remarks I made above. This was presented by Dr. P.C. Dandia, PhD, Toronto, France, FLCP, FIPS, and the President of Council of India in the year 1970 and 1981, and he is Distinguished Emeritus Professor, SMS Medical College, Jaipur. That's all. This is the message conveyed by him. Thank you.
In view of the schedule, the Vice Chancellor and the Registrar, we just want to leave these devices. So thank you once again for your precious presence. We look forward in the days to come for your association. We have the most renowned, a scholarly, a writer, and a man who academically communicates with the world of pharmacy. He is Dr. R.S. Thakur, sir. Journal of Pharmaceutical Research, Bangalore, former President, Federation of Indian Pharmacists Organization, and former Secretary, former Council of India, Delhi. So may I request Dr. Thakur, sir, to please present the way ahead of this pharmacy work and the efforts which we have to put in and your experiences.
Thank you, organizers, for giving me this opportunity. The honorable guests, few of them have already left. So, without going through the formality, I extend my greetings to all the pharmacists of India and the pharmacy students of India on this auspicious occasion of Entry of Pharmacy Act in 75th year today. We are all proud that we are part of this celebration, and at very short notice, Team Desai has been able to organize this program in such a grand manner. So, very nice program, beautiful program. And friends, this program is based by an executive committee member of Pharmacy Council of India, Dr. Mantu Kumar Patel, a former executive committee member of Pharmacy Council of India, Sri Inder Singh Chauhan, and present members of Pharmacy Council of India, Sri Rajaram Pandey, Sri Sushil Sudar, Sri Dharmender Singh, and maybe others are there. Then General Secretary of PIPO, Sri Bhitha Kachcha, and Treasurer of PIPO, National Committee, Sri Balveer Singh. Besides other dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, friends, it is a very proud moment that it is at Kalburgi that a national program has been organized where pharmacist leaders from Kashmir, Mr. Sushil Sudar is president from Kashmir, and up to Kanyakumari, Sri Rajaram Pandey of Tamil Nadu, Kanyakumari is Tamil Nadu state. So from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and Kachar, Assam, Sri Burma, D.K. Burma, Brent Burma. Besides being pharmacist, he is also master in law, ML, LLM. So that is the diversified degree he has got besides his own original profession. So from Kashmir in Assam to Kutch in Gujarat, Dr. Mantu Patel, he is from Gujarat. So from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and Kutch to Kashmir, all pharmacies dignitaries are here present. The Pharmacy Act, friends, this act was in 75th year, and during 74 years, water has crossed through Ganges. So many things will be required. That was very old. I was not born. I was born in 1952. So this act is older than me. And I can say for me that I have got both my lenses changed, my gallbladder is, my appendix is removed. So many rejections, so many repairs, so many things have been done. Adjustment. So this act also maybe it is not up to the expectation of what our pharmacist fraternity wants today. That's why this program has been organized by pharmacists of India. Think about it. Go through the act line by line, and how to update it, how to make it in consonance with the demands of today. about practice of pharmacy, about the role of pharmacists in healthcare. So all these let us think and discuss throughout the year, make constructive suggestions and then pursue it so that an act will more modern, more updated and more practical. Friends, this act was made not for pharmacists. The act was made for welfare of people of India. Because those days, these medicines were hardly manufactured in India. So almost every medicine was coming from abroad and lot of duplicacy was there, substandard, unadulterated, misbranded medicines were coming. And because of that, people were dying. One such event which was taken to the Legislative Assembly in 1929 on 9th September by Lieutenant Colonel Henry Giltney, he told in the Assembly that every year 1.1% of Indians, that is 40 lakh Indians were dying out of malaria in 1 year in 1929. And he told that if all these dead bodies are arranged, then it will take 2,400 miles or 3,680 kilometers that the dead body will cover. That is Kashmir to Kanyakumari, the whole range will be covered by dead body, which is every year people are dying. So that was their need of the day, that demand for standard drugs in India, development of pharmaceutical industry in India, and development of pharmacy profession so that only qualified people, they enter the profession of pharmacy, they dispense the medicine very accurately, precisely, they instruct the people about the use of medicines and how they can get maximum benefits, because these modern medicines are two-aged people. If you use properly, you get lot of benefits. If you misuse it, then consequences are deadly and devastating. So health hazards are associated with each and every medicine, and there is the role of pharmacy to save people from health hazards. Pharmacy's role is increasing every day by the number of medicines, and the formulation of medicines are increasing in the market. Complexity in therapy is growing every day, and pharmacist's role is commensurately increasing every day. But ironically, in our country, that change is not taking place. It is a monotonous system, healthcare system. Although we use modern medicine, which was invented in Western countries, we use that, but we don't have pharmaceutical care services of that standard in our country. This cannot be tolerated. It is against humanity, it is against the health and happiness of people of this country. Therefore, the pharmaceutical services all over the country need reorganization with establishment of Directorate of Pharmacy at center and state level, and everywhere, everything related to medicine that has to be manned and managed by qualified pharmacists, duly qualified pharmacists. This is the need and thinking what I had. Friends, if in one line we define medicine, all the definition of medicine or drugs you have read in Drugs Act, but the satiric definition if we give, then medicine is something like, one poet has told, बैठे थे जिसकी आस में हसरत लिए हुए, वो आए अपने साथ मुसीबत लिए हुए. Because medicines are loaded with lot of hazards. So people expectations are so much from the medicines. I will get everything relieved. Oh, why are you eating overeating? You will get, you will become overweight or obese. You will become. Say no, medicines are there, and they will take care. So let me follow whatever I want. So this is the situation, and the profession of pharmacy, if I assess, then I can tell you one share that is हजारों साल नरगिस अपनी बेनूरी पर होती है, बड़ी मुश्किल से होते हैं चमन में दीदावर पैदा. तो आज ये समय है कि जो फार्मेसी वाले हैं वो दीदावर बने, अपने फार्मेसी एक्ट को अच्छी तरह देखें, समझें और उसमें क्या बदलाव चाहिए इसके लिए काम करें. आज फार्मेसी एक्ट को भी वैसे दीदावर की जरूरत है. So, in nutshell, we can say we have to assess हमने क्या खोया, हमने क्या पाया. फार्मेसी एक्ट अगर धूप है, तो आप बनिए धनी छाया. So let us assess, let us examine each and every issue and work for a better pharmacy services tomorrow in the interest of India, in the interest of health and happiness of our people. Because we are not behind educationally. Indian educated pharmacists are running and managing all advanced countries' pharmaceutical services. Everywhere Indian pharmacists you will find. Because our education system is so good. They are so well trained, so knowledgeable, so research minded, so punctual. Every trait of character is there among our pharmacists. The only thing is here, services are not properly recognized, planning is not there proper, but nobody else will plan for us. We have to design that plan and let us convince the policy makers that they implement those plans, not for our benefit, but for the benefit of people of this country, that no person gets any disease produced by use of any medicine. So this is where pharmacists secure or safeguard the health of people through accurate dispensing, precise dispensing, adequate counseling of the patient, telling him every side of the medicine, not only one side, brighter side, and they don't protect the darker side of medicine, like medical representatives are taking. They are tutoring the doctors only one side of the medicine, not the other side. Whereas the pharmacist in the hospital, if the doctor depends upon his pharmacist, he will tell him both sides of medicine. And then better decision can be taken. Prescriptions will improve. Efficiency of efficacy of prescriptions will improve. So it will increase the name of and fame of the doctors also. It will benefit each and every patient that they get proper medicine through organized pharmaceutical services. So in India, the dire need of the day, and let us move in that direction, move steadily but continuously and get works done. We also need to involve NGOs and other agencies who work for the health-related issues, NGOs. They also should be involved in this, and with their help, with the help of media, press, both print and electronic media, they can highlight the issue. What are the dangers posed by the medicine? I think so many, besides pharmacists who regularly read the prescription of the doctor, nobody can read what is written there. लिखे तो सब पढ़े खुदा. ये बात है. Prescription, nobody can read. So one pharmacist from Nalgonda in present Telangana, he started a movement for this. He moved to High Court. Doctor would write name of the medicine in capital letters. Otherwise, lot of medication error is there. They write something and people purchase something else is given. He approached High Court said no rule is there, what can I do? You approach the government, he approached Medical Council of India, and finally in 2016, Medical Council of India changed its regulation of etiquette and ethics of doctors, and they mentioned there that doctors should write prescription preferably in capital letter and with generic name, and they should ensure the rational use of medicine and rational of prescription. Now who will assess this? Prescription comes to pharmacy. So accordingly, pharmacist also has to be empowered by the government that each and every prescription is thoroughly audited by the pharmacist. When he is satisfied that all these are good for this patient, then only it is dispensed. Those days we have to achieve. And it is the movement of the patients of this country. They should come forward. They should demand that you must write the name of the medicine in capital letters. After I purchase, even I can compare that what have written, that I have done or not. Because similar name medicines are of different pharmacological category, different therapeutic effect is there. And people suffer due to that. So, in Paramatma's file he had produced before the High Court. So many prescriptions were there and actually reported in the newspaper. Some medicine is prescribed, some other medicine is given, and a conceiving lady must see this misconception is there. So that happens. So many other issues happen. Doctor prescribes for antacid for neutralizing acid or gas in the stomach, and medicine given is cardiac medicine. Just opposite. Because name is similar and writing is such that nobody can, only first letter they write and last letter they write. In between up and down, hills and peaks are there. So this is happening, all those things. But in spite of law, now law is made, but people are not aware of it. People don't know. Hardly I don't know how many people know that the doctor has to write medicine name in capital letters and in generic name also, so that it can be thoroughly verified. So we have to educate people also and let demand come from them. Accordingly, the pharmacy services should be reorganized so that expectation of health and happiness of the people of this country is achieved by us. So the year-long program, we have to discuss all this and come about it. And everybody has to play his role in this so that tomorrow health services is far, far better than today's one. We are comparable to each and every advanced country in the world because we have manpower. Only the opportunity is required. That opportunity we must get. That should be the resolution of all these deliberations and the celebration we will have throughout the year for 75th year of Pharmacy Act 1948. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your message and including Shari, because we are familiar with it. May I see Vishwanathan Venkachan, General Secretary, Federation of Indian Pharmacy Association. Please address this gathering. Sri Vishwanath Venkachan. I request the organizers to participate. Dr. R.S.
Side
mechanism that we have spread out for accepting our invitation today.
Good afternoon, respected dignitaries on the dais, and my colleagues and friends from throughout the country, from Kashmir to Kashmir. So I am highly privileged to be here to attend this program of the 75th year of Pharmacy Act 1948. So, this is a historical event that's happening in our country, and it starts today, and a year-long program, and ends in the next year, 2023, March 2. Actually, I don't want to speak more because almost everything is discussed here. Very few points I want to present in front of you. That it is, when you see, it is 75-year-old act. And all our speakers were mentioning that this full year is utilized for awareness of this act. So I just want to ask you to make aware all to the public, those who are the sufferers from you.
Because from my experience from last 33 years, our people still know what is Pharmacy Act. And one more thing I want to add, that Dr. Thakur was telling that this act should be amended. So many rules should be amended because this act is the most neglected act in our country. And it's the most important act since the health is controlled by this act. All the people are doing it. So there should be strong amendments. And I suggest during the our dignitaries are there, so many specialists are there, teachers are there, experts are there. So make a very strong committee and make a study of the important major amendments should be done in this act. See, I will tell you one thing, I don't want to take more time, that there is a section in Pharmacy Act 1948, that is, it says, if somebody who is not a registered pharmacist dispense medicine, that can attract penalty and imprisonment. And the act was written in 1948. That time the penalty was 1,000 rupees. That time it was 1,000 rupees. And it was not written by pharmacists or our fraternity. It was written by, it was mentioned here by Dr. Thakur. So in that time, the people who have made the act, they know the life of our Indian people are that much worth. But now think about it. Let me ask you one question. Now it is the 75th year of this Pharmacy Act. How many cases have been registered in our country till now? Violating Pharmacy Act, Section 40. How many of them? Any cases in Karnataka? Our Deputy Director is here. So many are there. So how many cases in Karnataka? Let me ask you Nadu. How many cases in Tamil Nadu? How many cases from Jammu and Kashmir? How many cases in Delhi? There is no answer, I think. There is no answer. So the penalty was 1,000 rupees and 6 months imprisonment in 1948. So where is the mistake? Who made the mistake? Who is making the mistakes? See what? When you get a prescription, you are responsible for that. When you receive a prescription, you are responsible. A registered pharmacist is responsible for that. But let me ask you again. People are speaking about the doctor pharmacist, government sector, health system. How many of the people of our country is taking benefit of our government system? How many of the percentage? I don't know it is less than 30% maybe. In Kerala it is 35 now. I don't know about the other states, maybe less than that. So, the drugs sold in India, how much it will be? The quantum of, I can say the quantum of drug. The numbers of drug, I don't know, all the people know. But the quantum of drug is distributed or consumed every day. But who is responsible for that? Let me ask, so many pharmacy council presidents and our Indian pharmacy council executive members and members are here. I want to tell you that you have to implement section 42, a strong implementation of section 42. You have to appoint inspectors. Now in Kerala, last 25 years there is pharmacy council inspectors. Do you know one thing? They are part-time inspectors and they are not paid. They are getting an allowance. I think TA and BA, the actual TA and BA, they are getting. They are not permanent employees. They don't have any other benefits. So without weapon, how we can fight against this? Your weapon, the pharmacy council, the state pharmacy council's weapon is pharmacy inspectors. So amend that rule first. The pharmacy appointment of pharmacy inspectors. They have to give power. There is power, but drug inspectors can take. They can prosecute by themselves, but the pharmacy inspectors cannot. They have to give the Mahotsav to the executive committee. They will decide whether this case to be taken to the court or not. You know the position of pharmacy councils in India. I don't want to explain more and I don't want to take more time. So I just want to tell you, try to organize the unorganized sector of pharmacists in India. Otherwise, we cannot do anything. Organize them, tell them, and they should become aware. The pharmacists of India should become aware what is their power in them. Otherwise, nothing will happen, sir. Nothing will happen. The 75 will become 150. Then again, we will do the same thing. 150. Maybe another Desai sir will be there to do that. I don't know. So this is the situation, and organize them. Now it is very happy that there is an exit exam for diploma in pharmacy. Last 3 months, the State Pharmacy Council, Kerala State Pharmacy Council, had suspended 11 pharmacists. All are B-Farm. All are B-Farm. And you know, 3 of them under police case due to forgery of certificate. It's coming from outside. I don't want to tell which state. So this is the situation. So be aware of that. You are in danger. You are in danger, really. So if you are not aware of that, these things, you will not be in the picture. Now tell me, again coming to the health system, government system, the central government programs, how many programs is having pharmacist post? Nowhere. Nowhere it is. So many programs, national programs and programs are coming day by day, but there is no pharmacist post. Is it? No. So how can it be? We are celebrating 75 years of Pharmacy Act. It's the most neglected act. I think that's enough and more from my side. So I want to request to the State Pharmacy Council, anybody from the State Pharmacy Council of Canada, nobody is there. Yeah, I know. Some friends are there in Canada State Pharmacy Council. So they have to. I think they have posted inspectors, sir. They say, sir, they have posted inspectors, pharmacy council. Yeah. So let them pay to them. Otherwise, the pharmacist of the state should pay them. Appoint full-time inspectors. Try to implement. Try to catch the nutty people. Catch them. Do you know? I want to tell you who is dispensing in the regular pharmacies. I mean, our regular medical shops, not pharmacists. No. The driver on the corner, or his housemaid even, he can dispense medicine in the medical shop. So I don't want to explain more. So thank you very much. So be careful. Be careful. Once again, I have to say. While this 1 year in front of you, so make aware and made aware to all the people who are around you and our own people. And I want to tell you one more thing. I think this Thakur service was telling about 365 meetings around the country, major meetings. Major meetings. I want to tell you that it should be 50-50. Now the meeting is 100% here, 100% our professionals inside this hall. But our coming meeting should be 50-50. 50% from us and 15% from our sufferers. I have to say that. The sufferers are the missing. So take them 50% in the meeting should be done. So at least 50% of the people will present something in front of you, their problem. So you can also present something in front of you. So the coming year should be the year of our pharmacists, and that will, I hope, that will make a drastic change, a big change in the profession of pharmacy in India. So I congratulate State Pharmacy Council and Dr. B.S. Desai, Dr. R.S. Thakur, and each and every friends of mine who are sitting in the dais and off the dais, all our professionals. Thank you once again to give me such an occasion to say a few words. Thank you. Jai Pharmacy. Thank you.
Because the students, staff of various pharmacy colleges, institutions of Gulbarga and Kalburgi, on their behalf, they are request Dr. Nitin Mahotsav, sir, the principal of HK's Pharmacy College, to speak for a few minutes and send his message. Dr. Nitin Mahotsav, sir.
Galaxies of from length and breadth of the country and on the task of discussing Pharmacy Act. It is a wonderful theme to discuss about this Pharmacy Act that we have completed 75 years for that act. Really, it's a matter of great pride and we should celebrate it also. But only celebration of it is not sufficient. I would like to add 2 or 3 points so that that becomes crispy and rather than simply discussing on what already has happened, few more points so that young pharmacists can take up and the concerned authorities also can take up and represent to the Pharmacy Council of India. That is, one of them is now we are listening in the Pharmacy Act about the foods research. We have very spurious quality of the foods. They can be alternated with paints or they are colored or chemicals have been treated, including whether it is rice or the whatever the foods and adulteration. This is going unchecked, and today we have a lot of pharmacy graduates who are the right people to be appointed as food inspectors. Now, food inspector post is occupied by somebody, a revenue inspector of that cadre. So if this post goes along with the drug inspector, a food inspector is also appointed. They can check the quality of the food and fruits and whatever grocery, whether it is in a hotel or whether it is in a grocery shop or vendor, so that we do not use adulterated or banned coloring agents or adulterated or diluted other agents or spurious quality food or these things. So that our act should become Drugs and Cosmetics Act along with the Food Act also. Drugs, food and cosmetic, all three should be included. Generally, today's discussion, I hope after this session they will take up this one and we come to some positive conclusion about this and represent to Government of India about this one. So as a promise, the time given to me is 2 minutes. So I congratulate once again everybody and we have invited really very good resource persons like Mahotsav Patil Saidam, R.S. Thakur sir and so many other ADCs here, Nagar and the Vice Chancellor, and they have given their messages and I hope afternoon session, scientific session also becomes so much interesting with a few more points to be recommended to the concerned ministries and to set up a separate ministry for the pharmacy. Now we were in the Ministry of Petroleum. From petroleum we are simply roaming here and there. So if a Ministry of Pharmacy is also established, that goes a long way. And with this few tips for what has to be taken. So I thank once again everybody. Thank you and good luck for your afternoon. Thank you. I open to the audience and regular visitors and those spoken every occasion of pharmacy. Thank you.
One-line presidential message by Dr. B.S. Desai.
Totally conclusion of this session. The Pharmacy is a special subject. I request Government of India, please give opportunities to pharmacists to improvement of healthcare system. Once again, I congratulate to all participants of various respective states. Today's inaugurators, chief guest and guest of honor, and about 17 to 18 district presidents, secretaries and office bearers of the respective districts, and all participants. I congratulate to all. This session is after second session. We discussed about the Pharmacy Act and about our pharmacy profession, and even theme of this today's function. Now we are going to leave. Then again we will start the second session of this function. Please, after leaves, please come and complete this second session also. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of HMA, felicitate our retired principal, Dr. Mahotsav, sir.
The organizers are registered from all the official states and all. We take the basic from all the
End of the next morning session, I request Justin Mann, Senior Judge, General Secretary. Okay, sir. Association and Secretary of ASA to do vote of thanks.
Generally, please, now please wait for another 5 minutes. We are going to felicitate all the guests from the entire country. So, now, I'm sure that you will cooperate. Please.
Vijay. 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 Ikadapa. Madam, side up. Madam, side are it. Madam.
I request our team to participate, Shri Desai sir, Dr. Desai sir.
felicitate our National President, Dr. B.S. Desai sir.
Sir.
Good afternoon, all. We are pleased to be here in Mahotsav, Karnataka. And I'm thankful to you all for being here and being a part of this mega celebration. It's a joyful moment to be a part of mega celebration of Pharmacy Act Amruth Mahotsav. I'm thankful to Dr. Desai and team of AISGPA and ASPA. And would like to place a special thanks to Dr. R.S. Thakur sir, who is the brainchild of this mega celebration. It wouldn't have been possible. I'm thankful to Suresh sir, a special thanks to Suresh sir and Vijay Lakshmi madam and all the teams who have made an extraordinary effort to bring this event to a grand success that includes from designing to the execution of the event. I'm once again thankful to all the dignitaries who were present in the celebration. Professor Madhu Satyanarayana, Dr. R.S. Thakur, Dr. Baswaraj P. Donald, Dr. B.S. Desai, Ramchand sir, Dr. Kishore Singh, Chhatrapati, Shri K. Nagaraj, Shri Varashankar, Shri Thiru Rajaram Pandian, Dr. Nitin Maurkar, Dr. Ashok Malpani, Dr. Sayyad, and I'm thankful to Suresh sir, Malavaran sir, Sadhuram sir, Inder Singh Chauhan sir, Virendra Lal, Shri Balbir Singh ji, Shri Mantu Patel ji from Gujarat, Shri Dharmendra sir, Shri Arun sir, and Shri Shishil Sudan sir from Jammu and Kashmir. And all the pharmacists and dignitaries who are present in this auspicious celebration of this Amruth Mahotsav Pharmacy Act, which includes all the time and thank you all for being a part of this mega celebration.
What is it? Hey, yaar ke kar rahe ho? Sorry, sir. Sir.